Welcome back. In part 2 of our exclusive interview with actress-director Nadine Labaki, she talks to us about her second big feature film, Where Do We Go Now?, and the importance of dreaming big. And the clashes that you talk about between Eastern and Western societies were shown in your second movie, which was Where Do We Go Now?, which at the Toronto International Film Festival won the Cadillac People's Choice Awards. And you tackled a very delicate issue, which is the issue of religion. So what made you defy the odds and speak about such a sensitive issue?
It was a sort of a cry for help. It was at a time where things happened in Lebanon. It was in May 2008.
You found out you were pregnant?
And not only because I found out it happened that I found out that I was pregnant, but the most absurd thing happened in Lebanon. And we were in an apparent peace for over 2 decades. And then a clash happened between two political parties. And then all of a sudden, people were on the streets again, over hours, with weapons. And we really thought we were on the verge of a new civil war. And this happened over hours. It's not only something that, we felt coming. Over hours, the roads were closed. People were wearing masks in the streets with rifles and weapons. And when you see such absurdity, I think you cannot help but want to talk about it, or somehow maybe want to, express your point of view, not only as a mother or as a woman, but as a human being. You feel the responsibility. What am I doing to stop this? Or should I be doing something to stop? Do I have the power to stop this? Or do I have a power, or do I have a say in what's happening? And it happens that I'm a woman. It happened that I'm a woman and that I was pregnant at that time.
You once said, quote, "I thought my son was now 18, and what if he was 18 and tempted to join the fight and take the burden of protecting his family? Because it is always tempting, especially for young men. What would I do as a mother to stop him?"
How can I, with the fact that I'm a woman and I am a mother, how can I somehow try to stop what's happening? Or at least lower the consequences? And so we decided to write this film, and it became, of course, the clashes were not in Lebanon, it was not between Christians and Muslims, but then I wanted to talk about conflicts in general. And it's not only a conflict between Christians and Muslims, it's a conflict between human beings in general. It could have been between, two races, or
which is why you didn't really assign it to Lebanon.
Yes, that's why you don't know in the film where it happens, when it happens. And because I wanted it to be more universal, because I think this fear of the other, because they don't look like us, or they have different rituals, or they have a different skin color, or they have a different way of dressing, or they have different beliefs, is not only here. It's everywhere in the world. You feel it everywhere in the world. There's a fear of the other.
Many of the actors that work with you are first-time actors, and I know you said that brings a lot of genuinity and honesty to the movie. So why do you deal with first-time actors and not more experienced ones?
Maybe it makes me believe as a filmmaker that what is happening could have really happened, could have been true, that these people are not acting, they are being themselves in a certain situation. I don't like the word acting. For me, it's what I try to ask them is just be themselves in certain situations. And that's why there's a lot of improvisation also in the film. There's a lot of things that are not written. I like to be open to also what life gives me, what these amazing also human beings are able to give me. And this is how I choose them. It's really love at first sight. It's their characters, it's the way they talk, the way they move, their accent, the way they answer a question. And this is why I choose them. I don't ask them to act
or audition.
Or no, I just film them. They come, okay, we talk, and then there's something that draws my attention in their personality, and then I start filming them, and we talk more, and then we try things, and that's how I choose them.
Do you think that people like yourself, especially for the new generation, can inspire people who may be very pessimistic about the opportunities in Lebanon to be better, to have a dream?
I'm still a little bit naive in the sense that everybody can change the world. Every one of us.
Yeah.
Every one of us can change the world. The problem is we don't believe in it anymore. We're too fatalistic. Everybody has this, oh, what are we going to change? What am I going to do? How am I going to make a difference? We have this fatalistic way of being as Lebanese people. And we don't believe that we can do something. We don't believe that we can change anything. And if every one of us started believing that in our own field, in what we know, we can make a difference, I think we can be able to make a difference. But we have to believe in it. We have to believe that each one of us can make a small difference, and these small differences can add up, and we can make a change in this world, in our country. I don't know what it is that makes us think that nothing is possible. Like I told you, because we are Lebanese, we have to stop believing that. And we have to stop believing that we are, this, I don't know how you say it, la théorie du complot means that we think that because we are Lebanese, we are mharabin. I don't know how you say it. Everywhere we go,
We have to fight?
That not we have to, that people fight us because we are Lebanese, or they don't. Sorry, or they don't give us a chance. They don't give us a chance because we are Lebanese. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true at all. All we have to do is just believe in what we're doing, do things with heart, and do things to perfection as much as we can. And things can happen.
Because the limitations start in your head.
It starts in your head, and it's don't be afraid to dream big. Don't be afraid to dream big, because anything is possible. Just be innocent enough or idealistic enough to believe in your dream. And if you plan it, and if you do it one step at a time, and avoir du bon sens, and have common sense. Common sense is just, common sense is just amazing, because it makes you deal with everything around you wisely. Anything and everything around you.